Acuna leading things off and striking out at a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. He's a part of this Braves lineup. One of the significant changes is Ender Inciarte goes from the 7 spot to 2nd. And the veterans Freeman and Markakis. Camargo. The 1-2 gets him with a fastball at 97, 1 out.
And this whole process, the Braves are finding things out about players, and they've got a slew of them. I think from this point on, he would be able to have no handcuffs on him the rest of the way and really blossom into that frontline starter they're hoping.
Delivers a 2-2, and Suzuki strikes out on 99. His hardest pitch of the night, 2 gone.
That's what happens when you got 99. You can get away with pitches down the middle, but when the guy's having to fight off different pitches and different quadrants of the plate because you can.
Buehler trying to get back on the beam. Home with an 0-2, and he strikes out Camargo. So 1-2, 3 third for the rookie, and after 3, it's 5-2.
Not that. It's just they've got it really good right now. Good for them.
The 2-2. Culberson down on strikes. Walker Buehler with a 1-2, 3-4 for the Braves with a 5-2 lead. Tomahawk chop back in the post. A very good one. He strikes out on a high fastball. 2 gone here in the 5th.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Now, not everybody has Buehler's arm and can do that, but that's going to be the most vulnerable part of a young hitter, where his hands are and trying to be able to get on top of that ball. It's going to be very difficult.
It's been an interesting game, huh? I mean, the Braves race out to that 5-0 lead, and they're thinking, okay, we're going to force game 4 games of this series. So far, he's 0 for 2. The payoff. Drops in to get him. And since the home run from Acuna, Walker Buehler has retired 10 straight.
When we talk to him, he is bursting with confidence, and why not? His stuff's that good, and he starts the night with a strikeout. How about the Brewers lineup? First 3, Kane. It's Manny Machado behind him. 0-2 the count. Runner at 2nd, 1 out. Shaw takes strike 3 at 99. 2 out.
See, this is where Buehler's at his best. When he can elevate the fastball in the top part of the strike zone, so difficult to hit and obviously difficult to react and pull the trigger. And then he's got that curveball, knuckle curveball that starts in that same spot. It is a deadly combination.
That's the first inning earned run in the last 12 starts for the rookie right-hander who came
in LA, but it was howling at about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. Blowing in.
Here's a 1-2. A late swing and a miss. Buehler struck out the side, but Milwaukee strikes first. A walk to Yelich, who slides home safe.
Might have a hard time picking it up early on.
Oh, a nasty pitch down and in. Moustakas is strikeout victim number 4, and Nashville, Tennessee is where Walker Buehler played collegiately, Ken Rosenthal.
That's right, Joe. And Brewers pitching coach Derek Johnson actually recruited Buehler for Vanderbilt and then left to become the Cubs minor league pitching.
8 at bats, and you saw the numbers previously on the screen, the success he's having.
That's down the chute, and all 5 that Buehler's retired have come via the strikeout. 2 out.
I mean, his fastball right there, when he stays on top, I know he wants to elevate it to help his other pitches. He gets underneath the elevated one, but the one that he stays on top, and I know he grew up idolizing or basically trying to mimic Justin Verlander. This is the type of
traded to Milwaukee. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out on a high fastball at 99, and that's 6 strikeouts for Buehler. 2.5 in the books. Brewers on top by 1. Struck him out, kept working him up. Strikeout number 6.
By the innings the starting pitcher gives you is still essential.
That's strikeout number 8.
I maintain, with the few exceptions, that the teams that have the most innings out of their starters usually move on. And even when you're talking about Milwaukee, they've got hybrid starters that are relievers right now out of the pen. But where it gets tense and where it gets tough for Craig Counsell is 1-0 lead after 5. You're going to be awfully tempted to go to Hader. Now, I don't.
Spoke with his college coach Tim Corbin today. He said the moment won't beat him. Milwaukee will have to.
He starts strong with a strikeout of Kane at 98 miles an hour.
And it's a smooth 98. It's not one of those that rear back and grunt. And that's a key to start the game. Look, everybody has anxiousness and a little bit of nerves, but it settles quickly when you get in the flow of the game. And then it's just like another game until the crowd reacts a little differently.
And that is strike 3. But Christian Yelich takes a 98, a high slugging percentage when he does just that. Here's a 3-2 pitch from Buehler. Struck him out, and Aguilar chased.
I'm telling you, games like this is what I'm talking about. This could be a game as simple as the 3-2 count, because the 3-2 count is supposed to be neutral, but I argue in this situation it's advantage to the pitcher because the hitters want to make something happen. 3-2 count, bunt base hit last inning, and a home run. We'll just see how it plays out on the nerves of every hitter when they get to what is considered a neutral.
Here's a 2-2. Struck him out on a fastball down and in at 99. 4th inning, game 7. Dodgers lead by 1. Game 1, but 46 pitches. A strikeout is big for Buehler.
Yeah, that is a big pitch right there for Buehler, and I thought it was going to be impossible for Hader not to pitch 3 innings. So that's exactly what it looks like, unless the lineup here forces Counsell to try to pinch hit if he comes up, which is in about four times from here. 4th.
Trying to tie it with a hit. Buehler got it. How about the 24-year-old rookie? 6 strikeouts and a leadoff double by Travis Shaw. He didn't budge after that. Kid's pumped up. Kratz's friends are not. Neither's this big crowd to this point. A lot of baseball left. 2-1 Dodgers. 2-2. Got him with a breaking ball. Strikeout number 7. In this 7-game NLCS, here are the records that have fallen. The total strikeouts up to 1. Another 3-2. He got him 1 away.
Awesome start for the youngster, and already showing me that he can get the fastball down. When he gets a little amped up, the fastball goes up, but he was able to make every fastball pitch down and locks up Mookie Betts with 2 strikes.
Now the number 2.
Sooner or later, it's going to be your advantage, working the count in your favor.
2 out.
There's that cutter. Just stays on the outside part of the plate, and because he's fouled off so many fastballs on that plane, perfect pitch. You see the spin.
Did you have a 95, 96 mile an hour cutter?
No chance. Barely had 95, 96 as a starter.
Working over that baseball in his glove. Here's a 1-2. Got him on the inside corner, and the kid's pumped. His first strikeout since the first. Bottom of the 4th inning rolls in. Heart of the order coming up for the Dodgers, who lead.
He lost command of the fastball and gave up the grand slam. All that's played into the maturation now.
Strikeout for out number 2 and 4 in the game for Buehler. And you can see by that graphic the pitch count going down by the inning as he has settled in.
The version that has been used against his teammates, the high fastball.
The base is empty. The batter will. Got him looking. How about Buehler?
Selection.
2 out.
Tremendous fastball inside, gets him looking, of course. And now first pitch will be so important here.
That's how a lot of the Red Sox have looked going back to the bench after facing the 24-year-old who brings it home with 2 out, nobody on to J.D. Macy, a dominant right-hander. Martinez strikes out.